Well, I did not end up where I thought I was going to end up. About 5 miles down the road, I was heading for Yaak River Campground, which is a natural national forest campground. 16 bucks a night, water, garbage, pit toilets, right on the Yaak River. Still in western Montana, about 5 miles from the Idaho border, way up out on Route 2. Um, yeah, I didn't really like that. It was all tree covered. Didn't see any water. They said they had water. I didn't see any water outlets where I could fill tanks. So for 16 bucks a night, I went, not worth it. There was just a couple people there. So, anyways, I drove up the road about, I don't know, 12 miles and ended up here, Yaak Falls Campground, another national forest campground. Um, 12 bucks a night. However, from what it looks like, that's only between Labor Day and Memorial Day. Um, Now it's mid-September, and there was duct tape over the Iron Ranger where you would put your money in. So I'm guessing it's free. So can't beat free. I'm going to be here a couple days, maybe a couple days longer than I thought, seeing how it's free. It's a little loop, like 7 sites here, something like that. I'm on the roadside loop. I'll show you around. I'm on the roadside. The road is right here behind the van. Well, the loop for the campground is right behind the van, but up on that hill is the main road that is I don't even know what name of the road that is, but you can see a car go by just in the trees back there every once in a while. So there is a little bit of road noise. However, I have solar and a clear sky for Starlink. You can see I got the Blue Eddy up there in direct sunlight. The Starlink is up on top of the van. The main solar is down here, and yeah, it's the only site in the 8 or 9 sites here that has clear sky, but you are close to the road. Decent little site, especially for free. There's a car coming by. Let's see if we can see him. No, I didn't even see him. Big truck, you can see just the top of it. So there's a little bit of road noise. Cars coming by like every 10 minutes. And at night, I never heard a single vehicle. Picnic table, fire pit. Let's take a walk around. There's I said this place is called Yaak River Falls, and there is a waterfall. And we'll take a. It's about 300 yards down the trail. We'll take a walk down there in a minute. Yeah, this is the roadside loop, and then on the other side, we'll take a walk over here. You're down over the hill a bit. I'm sure they probably don't have any road noise. There's 2 or 3 people camping down there, and I thought I'll take the site up here where I can be by myself and get solar. I just walked into a dead end. Hit toilets, men and women's. Oh, this guy left. There's a truck camper over here. Yeah, treacherous little incline down here to the other side of the loop. These guys left too. No, they're over there. There's 3 sites on this side of the loop. And there was a truck camper right there. That little indentation. He's right on the road though. And 16-day limit. And there's pay stubs, but duct tape over. take a walk down here to the river. So yeah, with the duct tape over it like that, I'm gonna call that free. I think I read online that it's only maintained Memorial Day through Labor Day. So I'm gonna call that if it's only maintained, that means and duct tape over the pay slot. I'm gonna call that free. Yeah, it's pretty down here. I read some reviews online that during the summer when it's really hot, it's a nice little swimming hole. I can see where it would be. Yeah, I'd lay right there. You can see where they put up some rocks and made a little hole right there. I just lay there. Be a nice place when it was 80 plus, but it's in the 60s. And it's supposed to get into the mid 70s today for the next couple days. But mid September is finally starting to cool off. Not seeing any leaves change. However, we are in the pines here. Pines or fir? Pines. Yeah, cool. Oh, be careful, Steve. Yeah, right alongside the campsite, there's another trail that goes right to the falls, and yeah, maybe take a look over there, see what that looks like. Yeah, Yaak Falls, Yaak Fall Campground. No water, no garbage, pit toilets, and fire rings and picnic tables. That's about it. 7 sites, 7 or 8. And there was a little overlander rig in here yesterday. He's right on the road. I was a little jealous of that site until now I can really see it with him out of there. I think I got for what I want the best site. A little bit of area up out of the trees, get some solar, get some Starlink. Absolutely no signal here, at least no Verizon signal. There I am over there. That's the campground loop. We're going to take a walk over here. This is the little trail to Yaak Falls. It's only like 100 yards long over here to the falls. There's also up on the main road over there. What is this? Yaak River Road? I'm not even sure. There's a little turnoff that you can pull off and walk a little 20 yards down to the Yaak Falls. Campground has a little trail here. You can see the river down there. So from here, I'm going to go up into the very northern part of the Idaho Panhandle, right up by Canada, in a day or two. Kind of look around there, and then move on into Washington State by the end of September. Probably thinking spending a lot of October in the Olympic National Park. Who knows, if I get good weather and a wild hare, maybe I'll jump the ferry and go over to BC. Get into Canada for a bit. Yeah, I'm starting to see a gorge down there. I'm starting to hear the falls. Oh yeah, I'm starting to get glimpses of it now. This is kind of a treacherous little trail. Watch your step. This is going to be really worth the wait as I walk over here. I know this is wildly exciting to walk down a trail. This is getting to look really nice. How do I get down there? I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Fun little cliff to climb over, holding a camera. What is this? Looks like probably an old bridge at one point. Looks like a old bridge embankment from many years ago. Oh yeah. This would be Yaak Falls. Yeah, it was worth the walk. Just cascading down that flat rock like a sheet of water. There's a parking area up there alongside the main road. Yeah, I can definitely feel the cool breeze coming off that cold water and a little bit of spray. It's getting up into the mid 70s already. It was mid 50s when I got up this morning. All right. There's Yaak Falls. Let's see what other kind of trouble we can get into. Well, I left Yaak Falls campground just a couple minutes ago, and going to get into the panhandle of Idaho, one of the few states I have never been to. And I think right here, yeah, Idaho state line. Entering Pacific Standard. I'm in the Pacific time zone. Welcome to Idaho. Hello, Idaho. Let's spend a couple days in Idaho before moving into Washington. But first, there's a wildlife preserve right down the road here somewhere on Route 2, and it's supposed to be a waterfall trail. So let's go check out a waterfall and explore the northern panhandle of Idaho as we move across Route 2, heading for the Pacific. So yeah, I got up this morning, left Yaak Falls campground there, the National Forest campground, and drove into Idaho, which was only like 5-6 miles away. And just over the border on Route 2 is Bonners Ferry, Idaho. And there's a wildlife refuge here with a short little trail, steep but short, to Myrtle Falls. Oh yeah, nice. There's a little pool up in that crevice. Dropping down. Down into the gorge. This beautiful morning. It's about 60, 65 degrees. It's going to get up to mid-80s. I think it's the third week of September. Myrtle Falls. I wonder if this keeps going. It doesn't look like it. I don't know. Looks like a goat path up there. Maybe I'll see if I can get up there. Yeah, we're gonna get into there I am. Gonna get into the very northern tip, right by the Canadian border of the Idaho Panhandle. And there's a couple campgrounds up there. They don't seem all that great, but I kind of want to get up there. Maybe there's one that's near the Canadian border. Maybe I'll jump on the bike and ride my way up all the way to the clear cut. I don't know, plans. I got a couple days. Today's Thursday, and I want to stay 2 or 3 days. I want to get into Washington Monday morning. There's a campground that I really want to get into, and I'm thinking Monday morning is going to be my best shot to showing up. It's a free campground that it's been pinned on my map for like 5 years. I want to try to get into it, so we're going to see if we can get up there, and that's next week. So I don't know. See if the goat trail is worth it. Yeah, made it up here to the very top of Myrtle Falls. Really can't see anything. The falls are down in the trees, but still a nice little hike. Got the blood pumping early this morning. Let's take a 20-mile drive up into northern Idaho and see if we can find a place to overnight. Idaho is a state that I've never been to before, and I'd like to put it on my map. My thing for my putting the stickers on the map is you got to spend 2 nights. 2 nights to, so 1 full day in a state to be able to say you've been there and put the sticker on the map. So, yeah, that's the goal. Probably end up spending 3 or 4 because I need to get through the weekend. But so far, Idaho is not disappointing. Let's get back down to the van. Well, I made it to my next campsite. It's a national forest campground. And I am literally, literally the only person here. So I have the pick of whatever site I want. Here's about, I don't know, 17 sites here. And I grabbed the only one with a little bit of blue sky for Starlink and solar. I'm about a mile, maybe mile and a half from the Canadian border and the Idaho panhandle. And yeah, I'm the only one here. That's how I like it. I'll take you a tour around here, but I think that's going to be next time. So, from the Idaho panhandle, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.